next chapter is called Carnival of Attractions. Dusk surrenders to night, and the carnival strobes with 1,000 bright colors, as if it were some phosphorescent organism gorged on cocaine and communicating its dread intentions to oblivious revelers. A pandemonium of shrill whistles and bright bells, the demented melody of a carousel, the screams of children and of amusement vendors hawking their wares, the steady canting of tired solicitations, "Step right up and test your strength, a winner every time!" While the armatures of enormous machines candesce with unthinkable wattage, the mind scrambler, the whip. Passengers separated centrifugally into their constituent parts and then abruptly released, a dizzied gaggle, rejoining the entertainment-seeking horde. At one booth, contestants throw down $2 to unload a pellet gun into a red star 2 inches across, the object being to eliminate the star entirely from existence. "Only for Deadeye Dixon James!" Stark steps to this booth and motions to the acne-scarred hawker. "What's the prize, young man?" he shouts. Beside him, adolescent boys with girlfriends giggling at their elbows lay down dollars and fondle their own pistols, which are each mounted to a swivel so as to prevent gunplay between contestants. "Winner takes any prize," the carny shouts to the general public. "Grand prize for any winner!" And he motions without looking to the rows of gargantuan stuffed animals above his head and at his back, freakish beasts unknown to the wild and the scourge of their living cognates. Pink lions with wild blue manes, white hippos with black spots, giant neon orange lizards born of children's nightmares. Stark throws down $2, smiling, while the other gunslingers fire short bursts into the respective hearts of their stars, their entourages offering spotty advice. Stark lowers down and eyes the sight and depresses the trigger, and he does not let go, unleashing a circular burst of pellet fire around the star's perimeter. When he's done, the star still seems to levitate within its corona, but Stark blows it a kiss, and the circle he's cut falls backward and leaves no trace of red behind. "A winner!" shouts the game runner. "A winner, ladies and gentlemen! Winner takes any prize!" He leans down and asks Stark, "What'll it be, Deadeye?" But Stark only throws down $2 more, asking the boy to rig up a second star with a small crowd already gathering. Again, he leans his black beard down to the gun handle, and he performs the same flawless operation, this time with a few pellets to spare, which he fires into the remaining white of the now starless sheath to form a smiley face. There are some cheers from onlookers, and other boys and girls gather around and banter about this stranger's prowess, their voices fighting the insane melody of the nearby carousel. The thick smell of fried dough and the crackle of immense voltage, spectral displays of lunatic design. After the third star falls as cleanly as the others, the hawker is sweating, and the young boys are eager to know Stark's secret. "Were you in the army, mister?" "Third time's a charm," shouts the game runner nervously. "The limit is 3 prizes per player. A round of applause for our first 3-time winner." Stark motions to the boy as the requested ovation ensues. "Where," he whispers into the lowered ear, "do you specify this limit? I see no mention of it in the guidelines." "Mister," the boy whispers back, "I could lose my freaking job." "One more then," he says. "I'll take my prizes and play one more." The boy rises and looks around with a smile. "The gentleman will play one more," he shouts, relieved. "A bonus round for our local Jesse James." "My prizes," Stark calls up, while the nearby screams of passengers aboard some rusted pendulum pierce the night. "I'll take one of each," Stark says, "like Noah should have." The boy grabs at the huge stuffed animals which emerge from the deep shelf, each the size of a man, and Stark throws down his final $2 with the animals arranged at his feet like some misfit jungle cavalcade, possessed of mystical powers and loyal to Stark alone. The boy attaches a fresh clip to the pistol and rigs up a star, but Stark has other designs. He lifts his party of acolyte beasts up over the counter, each in turn, stacking them 2 on the bottom so that they now resemble a cheerleading act at a convention of mascots, and he unloads his gun into their polyester hides, dispersing the white foam of their innards in a cloud throughout the booth while the carny stares awestruck, and Stark's coterie of admirers gasp and giggle at this unforeseen massacre, one boy audibly egging him on. "Slaughter 'em, mister! Slaughter 'em all!" When the gun is empty, Stark turns with a grin and takes a bow, then pushes through the stunned crowd while the hawker screams after him, "Hey, that's not allowed! That's bad sportsmanship is what that is!" Stark doesn't pause, but he can't help but chuckle, and soon he's lost in the pullulating mayhem. Hands in his pockets, he arrives at a pool some 20 feet in diameter, in which little duck-shaped boats drift, a peg protruding from the center of each strange vessel, and the children assembled at the pool's perimeter throwing plastic rings which bounce away harmlessly to form a colorful honeycomb on the water's surface. He stands at the back of one young boy of 7 or 8, auspiciously separated from parents or siblings or whatever kin might claim him. Stark looks from behind the boy across the pool. His dark eyes meet a pair that are limpid blue, the gray man smiling enormously at him, his yellow teeth soft-looking and engorged. The old man nods vigorously, lit by the wild carmine strobe of some whistling antediluvian thrill ride. A voice cries out from the throng, "Please, just one more!" But Stark knows that once more is never enough. He puts his hand on the boy's shoulder. Thanks.